Our survivors, this week represent reporting to you. Hope you guys are doing well because what's going on in this world is not. I wanted to read y'all some of this article that I was reading in the Final Call newspaper. I read a lot of different newspapers. I don't like reading just the mainstream media's content because they have an ugly agenda and they are Luciferi. Y'all know the rest of it. Evil, demonic, and they greed off the people. And it's been going on for a long, long time. But God got a plan for all of that. Why they think they getting over doing this to God's people, there's something in store for them. I'm telling y'all right now. Y'all listen to this. It says, this is a time, it said food insecurity and U.S. policy. This is a time of reaping what has been, it says pestilence and calamities are engulfing the world and have targeted America in particular with the worst yet to come. The worst is yet to come. Y'all need to be getting ready, all of us. This is getting bad and bad. The scripture states that the shock of the hour is a grievous thing. It's the consequence of ignoring right guidance after repeated warnings from prophets, messengers, and warners about impending doom for refusing to answer the call to repentance and justice for a history of exploitation, oppression, and slavery. The downfall is clear. America has been in the throes of adverse weather events, which a lot of it is weather engineering, allegedly. Loss of global friendship, and diminished stature as the world's most influential power since the bloody conflict between those two people over there and them other countries started earlier this year, involving America and European nations. Some of America's own vulnerabilities are being exposed, including the looming threat of hunger and food insecurity. Right here in this country, there will be severe food insecurities. America was in trouble well before February 2022, when the war broke out in those eastern countries between the two world's main bread baskets and suppliers of material needed for agriculture. At the same time, negative effects on supply chains and food shortages driven by the COVID-19, driven by the illness, pestilence drove many Americans to food banks. According to Feed America, a national food bank organization, in the wake of the pandemic, unemployment and food insecurity soared, allegedly. In 2020, over 60 million people turned to food banks and community programs for help putting food on the table. 2 years later, along with the domino effect of war, the world still mitigates with the economic destruction of the pandemic. America, which touts itself as the land of the free and the home of opportunity, continues wanting to a place where people must make trade-offs. Do they buy food for their children, or do they pay utilities, rent, and medicine? Today, out of 332.2 million people, 38 million face hunger in the U.S., including more than 12 million children, according to the United States Department of Agriculture. Hunger knows no boundaries. It touches every community in the U.S. A fact sheet by Feed America, a national food bank, said many households experiencing food insecurity do not qualify for federal nutrition programs and visit local food banks and other programs for extra support. Hunger in Black, Latino, and Native American communities is higher because of systemic racial injustice. To achieve a hunger-free America, we must address the root causes. And also, I want to add to those communities, white communities too. Now, y'all, white people go through things too. They're poor white people go through things too. So, including those communities, when it says Latino and Native American communities, you have poor white people that go through a lot too. To achieve a hunger-free America, we must address the root causes of hunger and structural and systemic inequities that Feed America. So, y'all, I'm not going to continue with that article, but y'all basically get the idea. We're in trouble. We're in a lot of trouble. And my thoughts were like, are they going to, are they going to contaminate the water, which I already know a lot of the water in these public areas. Y'all already know how I feel about the water. But I'm talking about like the oceans and the seas and stuff like that. And even the way that we have if you have a well, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole system, with the whole water system, because these people are very, very evil. And, the kind of things that go through my mind, y'all, I'm telling you, I'll be having to get rest because I'll be trying to make sure I try to stay a step ahead, you know, because these people, this agenda is ugly, it's evil, and y'all, they work really hard. They work nonstop. The devil's working nonstop, pushing all these things. And I think a lot of us need to work nonstop with informing people, getting prepared, and forming community living. It's just unfortunate people not sticking together and fighting against what's going on. But this is terrible. But I just wanted to share that with y'all, that we are on the cusp of major famine here in this country. Major. And if people think that crime is bad now, they've yet to see the worst. Please follow me on my other platforms. Links will be in the description. Follow me on Patreon for weekly survivalism classes. If you're looking for solar panels for your home, it's no money down. You get the 26% tax credit when you file your taxes, which gives you $7,000 to $10,000 when you file your taxes as a homeowner who has solar. I'm working with a company who's giving free consultations, and if both homeowners there are present at the time of the consultation, you will receive a free $100 Amazon gift card. Email me at prepperzan@gmail.com if you're interested. The links will also be in the description on my website. And if you're looking for land in bug-out areas, I have a lot of land now for sale in Texas and here in Virginia. And if you look, and and if you want me to help you find land, we can help you with that as well. You guys, watch this world more now than ever. Watch the weather, smell your water, boil your water before you use it. Keep surviving.